A teacher who pleaded guilty to sexual assault of a child won't go to jail. As part of a plea agreement, John Nathan Campbell will get 10 years probation. He confessed to having a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old sophomore when he was a 34-year-old teacher at Episcopal School of Dallas. NBC5 Susie Solis is live at the Frank Crowley Courthouse with the latest. Susie?
Well, Christy, along with 10 years probation, John Nathan Campbell will also have to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. It was the first time that Campbell and his victim, known only as Jane Doe, were in the same room. It was a courtroom here at Frank Crowley Courthouse, and today we heard from the victim for the very first time in a very emotional victim impact statement. No cameras were allowed inside the courtroom, but here's what she had to say, and I quote, "While I will continue to heal from the wounds you've inflicted upon me, I will no longer revisit the memories of your repeated assaults on me emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Today the door shuts, it locks, you're done haunting me." Jane Doe was a 16-year-old sophomore at Episcopal School of Dallas when the relationship with then 34-year-old John Nathan Campbell began. Today, Campbell pleaded guilty to sexual assault of a child. He will be on probation for 10 years and will register as a sex offender. The charge of improper relationship with the student was dropped as part of that plea agreement. After the victim impact statement was read, Campbell did not react. Jane Doe's attorney said she would have liked the suspect to go to jail for the offense, but still thought justice was served. Campbell, seen walking into the courtroom, did not comment. His attorney, Mark Nancuro, said his client is remorseful and that all parties wanted to avoid a long trial, especially the victim.
Her desires were to not have to go through another trial like she's already been through once. So all in all, I think that the state was satisfied that with what we came up with, and we are too.
Jane did not want to have to go through that, quite frankly. This was very tough for her to do what she did today, and in conjunction with her therapist, we made a collective decision. We wanted him, we would not back down from him being registered as a sex offender. That was very important, but I think it's time for her to move on with her life.
And that's exactly what that victim impact statement meant for the victim. It meant closure for her. And ESD says they still plan to appeal the civil lawsuit. Reporting live in Dallas, Susie Solis, NBC5.
All right, thank you, Susie. This is, of course, the second time this case has played out in court. Last month, the Episcopal School of Dallas was ordered to pay the victim and her family $9.2 million. The girl's parents claimed the school did not do enough to protect her and then forced her to leave. Attorneys for the school say they hope to appeal that ruling.